first video is about how to choose the perfect company that will be perfect for you. Now, this is a big deal. Making the wrong decision just might mean you have to relocate, your kids have to change schools, your significant other has to leave their job, plus leaving your friends and family. Maybe you think you should just take the one that offers the most money. That kind of makes sense. But if you do, you just might be wrong. What if you really, really wanted to have fast promotion, but you took the job with the most money? Probably about a year later, you're going to realize that promotion is not going to happen for a long time. And guess what? You're going to quit or you're going to get fired because you've got a bad attitude, because you really wanted a promotion. So let's do it the right way. There are 2 steps. The first is to figure out what your priority is. What do you need from a company? What makes a particular company a good fit, a better fit for you than all the other companies? By knowing what's important to you, what's driving you, what is your motivation, that's how you do it. That's the first step. Now, you may not even really be aware of what's driving you. I know I didn't. I didn't know. When I was in restaurant management, I had to quit and change jobs a couple times. But what blows me away today is that I never really wondered why I was quitting a job. I never really explored why I went with a company that turned out to be such a terrible fit for me. When I finally reached the point that I knew I had to quit, I was stressed, knowing I had to go get back to interviews, probably have to relocate, and potentially choose the wrong company again. In hindsight now, it's clear. You've got to know what it is you need from a company. You've got to know what your priority is, what's driving you. So it's one of 6 factors: high pay, fast promotion, work-life balance, prestige, location, and benefits. These can and will change. Your priority can and will change over time. But let's go over each one so you can figure out which one is the one that's driving you. I guarantee you'll figure it out. Okay, so the first one is high pay. Now, I'm not talking about high pay in the sense of a few $100s or even $1,000 over. That's not the key. Now, your companies, all the companies know what the other companies are paying. So we're talking about a company that's giving you 20, 30% more than the other companies. So they're all pretty close, but there are some companies that pay well over the standard. And that's the ones you need to look at. Fast promotion. This is the second factor. This is the easiest one. Go with the company that is growing. Each time a company opens another restaurant, one assistant manager gets promoted to general manager. Work-life balance. This is another way of saying lifestyle. If you don't want to work every weekend or you want to work a reasonable number of hours, then take a hard look at work-life balance. You want a company that values time off and family. I remember a recruiter for a company was talking to my class, and he said his company was all about work-life balance. So I raised my hand and asked him for examples of how his company delivered this work-life balance. He was a little frustrated with me, and all he could come up with was that managers had 2 weeks off and worked 5 days. Wow. I think that's the minimum that a company should offer you. Definitely not a work-life balance company. Location. Maybe you want to stay put. You just don't want to transfer because your significant other's got a great job, you've got friends and family nearby, or you're taking care of somebody, or you just don't want to move. You really love the area you're in. Now, some companies absolutely require you to move to get ahead. Others will honor your request to stay in one location without hurting your career. If this is important to you, you've got to find out. Probably it will be a company that's a mature company that's not growing, because they're happy to have people that want to be stable and want to be in the same place for a while. Prestige. There's a reason why some companies stand out. These are the companies that your friends and family will be super impressed that you went with them. There's a reason they're the best, and you'd be thought of as the best too. But be careful. Don't be blinded by this prestige. Often these companies don't pay as well as others or have slow promotions. Look at the other factors to make sure you aren't sacrificing too much. Benefits is one. Maybe you need really good low deductible medical insurance. Maybe one day you'd like maternity leave, or you'd like free daycare, or you'd really like to have a 401k and stock options. Some companies actually give their GMs a car or even equity ownership. Benefits is probably the easiest to research since it is usually on the company's website. So you can research these companies through Glassdoor.com, Payscale.com, TheMuse.com, Indeed.com, and LinkedIn.com, to name just a couple of them. I'll have a video on the best ways to do research later. And I hope this has been of value, and good luck in your search for the perfect company. The next video will be about how you really get promoted. Good luck and stay tuned. Be sure to click and like and subscribe. Take care.